You know, sometimes the heaviest things we carry are the ones that nobody else can even see. Today, we're going to talk about one of those hidden burdens and the incredible freedom that comes when we finally learn how to set it down.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever worked for years to reach a goal? You finally get there, and the joy just isn't what you expected. It feels a little empty, a little hollow. Let's dig into why that happens.
Our story really starts with a feeling I think we've all had, that sense of being held back by something in our past, even when we're trying so hard to move forward. Just picture it for a second. You land that promotion. Your big project is a huge success. You finally get the recognition you've worked for. It's supposed to be a moment of pure triumph.
I mean, on the surface, everything looks perfect, right? Your friends are cheering you on, your family's proud. This is it. This is the win you've been chasing.
But in that quiet moment, after all the congratulations, something else is there. It's like a flicker of an old argument or a sharp memory of some unresolved anger, and it just taints the celebration, making real, true progress feel like it's just out of your grasp. You know, this exact feeling is captured so perfectly in this simple, really powerful little story. It's about a bird that couldn't fly, and a wise old owl who knew exactly why.
So the story goes that this owl finds a bird just sitting on the ground. Its wings look strong, and you can see in its eyes that it wants to soar, but it's stuck, held down by this little heavy bag tied around its neck.
The owl explains that every single time the bird felt wronged or hurt, it picked up a small stone as a reminder. It just refused to leave any of them behind. And well, over time, the weight of all those little stones became way too much to bear.
Okay, so a bird with stones. What on earth does that have to do with us? Well, this parable is really more than just a story. It's like a mirror for our own inner world. It shows us how we can turn that heavy weight into real wisdom. Think about it. Every grudge we hold onto, every little bit of resentment we keep alive, every past mistake we just refuse to forgive ourselves for, every single one is a stone. We collect them, thinking they're protecting us or proving we were right. But in reality, they're the very things keeping us from ever taking flight. And this puts a really profound choice right in front of us. Our past doesn't have to be a weight. It doesn't have to be an anchor holding us down in one spot. Instead, those same experiences that once hurt us can actually become our greatest guides. They can be the lessons that build our wisdom, the compass that points us in the right direction, and the footprints that show us just how far we've truly come. And this is the heart of it all. The whole point of memory isn't to trap us in what happened back then. It's to empower our journey forward. The real wisdom is in learning the lesson, not in carrying the weight of the experience around forever. So this brings us to the most important part of this whole conversation, because this isn't just a story about a bird, it's really an invitation for you to release the weight that you've been carrying. And let's be clear, this is not about pretending the hurt never happened. It's not about trying to erase your own history. Real, true inner freedom comes from looking at what happened, understanding what it came to teach you, and then consciously choosing to let go of the emotional weight that's attached to it. So, how do we even start? Well, it can be as simple and as deep as these 3 steps. First, you just have to acknowledge the stone, name the hurt, see it for what it truly is. Second, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? What did this teach me about my own strength or about my boundaries? And then finally, you make a choice, a conscious choice to set it down, to forgive, to release, and to move on. The path forward, it doesn't start with some huge, dramatic gesture. It starts with a single, quiet choice. A choice to trade weight for wisdom. A choice to finally give yourself permission to fly. So, the question I'll leave you with is this: what is the first stone you will choose to set down?